Hey guys, this is Ravensleep45 and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Today we're still to continue on with the Acala tribal quests, and during the last recording we were trying to track down a couple of people stealing food from our carriers, so we decided to track them down, but in doing so we kind of bump into two wayward calf hippos in the forest, which is a little bit strange because usually they're with their herd, you know, taking care of the young and whatnot, but I'm assuming they were discarded or some other reason they are left away from the herd, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure it will get resolved as we progress much further in the ranks for this tribal quest. Not to mention, we just need a new pen area for all the hippos to relax, enjoy themselves, we even have a small watering pond for them to, you know, take baths and whatnot. So nice, we're slowly but surely turning this uninhabited area into a bustling central hub for all their establishments, not to mention commerce and whatnot. So with that said, let's talk with Trna over here to get the next rank up. Defiant Ogul! Defiled! Oh, nice to see you, Taurus. If you have a moment, I will tell you the latest. Sup? Good tidings to see our services are in higher demand. Folks have even started coming around or petitioning for employment, if you can believe it. We always like keeping our business to ourselves, so the thought of welcoming in strangers felt dreadfully queer at first. But helping others is what writers do, so we got some new faces on the team. Besides, we're as swamped in requests as we are. We'd be lost without any extra help and all. Help? Help, I say! Wait a minute, why just wearing a elephant headgear? It's not like we need it right now. Granted, there is a fate, I think, that has the additional necessary items you need to trade in for the said gear, so that's another thing I need to finally do, but that's another story in a nutshell. I appreciate the enthusiastic chorus, Ogul, but what have you done to your head? God damn it. Use a bet, perchance? Probably would if you're wearing a helmet like that. And secondly, Ogul, you look fantastic. Well, in the back of your mind, say otherwise. And excuse me, have we met? Well, that would be the case if I don't know said person, but if you did, you know, the quest earlier, you already know who she is, so let's see. Ogul, you look fantastic. This is hardly the time for jesting. We're in crisis. I tell you, crisis. They are Gajasura in the jungle. Ever since you mentioned the thieving Malatanga, I have this terrible suspicion. I have to know for certain, so I cleverly camouflaged myself with this Gaja disguise and set out to investigate. That's a disguise? And aren't you sweating a lot? Oh, awful lot. I would choose to pour sweat over a pool of blood in any day. Between the aura and the Gajasura, they're not but violence and ridicule. Is that ridicule? I'm pretty sure it's ridicule. And there's no doubt that's what I had witnessed. A Gajasura in the flesh. The image of it still haunts my dreams. Those red eyes. That devilish armor. That cart drawn by a hooting hippo. I hope you're not mistaking said hippo with someone that works here. What? A hippo cart? He declared his name with a ghastly voice, Acala, and became a Ifidis of fear He asked if I was his Matatanga brethren. In that moment, all I could envision was my own death and dismemberment by a beastly creature. Before I knew that what had happened, I heard my own voice cry out. Not I am but a passing Manasuya. Manasuya? The bodies of men and heads for a beast? So if you squint really hard... Never mind, ain't no way anyone's gonna buy that. Actually, he was terribly polite about it. Pressed with his hands together and bowed deeply before leaving me be. You're saying you let him go? Ain't no doubt he's a bandit we're looking for. You're fired, aren't you? I'm sorry, why I have come to cherish the Ascadoras as my friend and allies. Gajasura are nothing merely entirely. Another matter entirely. When I came across my senses, I searched the area and found one of our associates injured and missing his cart. No doubt the same cart now in the Acala's possession. Luckily your man is injured seems manageable. So I saw him to the Palaxnan where Azan is treating him now. Is that so? Then I owe you my thanks. Sorry for losing my temper like that. Everyone entitles their weaknesses now. Anywho, even if he did give us the leg bail, he can't even gone far. I say we track him down while his tail is hot and take back what is ours. Then let us reconvene at the Shroud of the Samgha. I should take you there to the very place and encounter him. Sweet, we have our man. Or elephant. Okay. So where exactly are we going? So we just need to teleport to Palaxnan. Alright, here we are. This is where I saw him. From here, he rode off on that stolen hippo cart. But I can't for the life of me to remember which direction he went. I was paralyzed by fear that the north could have been south or east, west. To let the phobia get the better of me like this. Can I really call myself an adventurer? There's no end use to cry over spilled chi. You are caught by surprise. End of story. We should stand ground and focus on what we can do now. Grounded. Of course, that's it. And that is? Grandmother would often say that the trail to prey begins at the hunter's feet. Over here, look! On the ground beneath your feet, wheel tracks, departing in the southwesterly fashion. I say we divide our efforts to pursue any Gajasura trickery. I shall accompany Tamara as our guard, while Taurus, you survey the area for hidden villainy. I'm counting you. Sure thing, Ogul. Alright, let's find this so-called bandit. Sweeping your gazes across the area, you see no traces of the Gajasura, hidden vigilantly or otherwise. You listen closely to the ground around you, the faint rustling of the wind through the leaves, the snuffling of wild beasts. No hip carts. Oh, that's one. one over here. Hopefully this Marlboro won't decide to smack me in the face. Oh, hi. Come here. Alright. That's been taken care of. Oh, there's the hippo cart. And Mr. Arcusa in person. Alright. We have our man, we have our cart. Makatuga! The tolerance won't be defeated by the likes of you! Why no fire? Gavin is full of fire! Acala here, good for conquest! I got no foggiest idea what delusions you're riding on in, but I tell you one thing, you're picking a fight with the wrong island. You best get back what you have took, and skip along home. No, not leaving till conquest Avenir. Small Gagasha, shame to drive. No place for Acala and battle brothers. Travel far to prove strength, protect brothers. Conquest Avenir, home for brothers. We won't stand by and let you conquer Tavenir. Can't we settle this peacefully? Yeah, can we just settle this peacefully? You know, it's raining right now, and I think we rather want to settle this all nice in Thailand, go home and, you know, dry ourselves off. You silence! Asaka had no fight today. Battle brothers must eat medicine. I see your reasoning, but you ain't not no right to involve my hippos. Leave him go, now! Your food, good taste. Wagons, good ride. Good for battle brothers. So your home conquest for Acala remembers. Hey, get back here! Ugh! What kind of person compels your cooking before even riding off with hostages? He's gone? If hippo cars weren't so fast, we could have given chase. You said something about being small, but he didn't seem much different than us, Acusadoras. Other Gajasura is seriously massive or something. Oh, but twice as big as your average Acusador. It's even said that their leader, the Grand Regent, is indeed so grand that to gaze upon his full stature is to break your neck looking upwards. In comparison, Alaka seemed quite modest-sized, where his compatriot is similar. Indeed they were. I see. Only slightly bigger then. Still, he must be considered quite small by their other brethren. He said he had no place to go. Can't say I know how that feels. And then that were, you know, wayward raiders, not raiders, wary speed cart hippo riders for the first place. But can you forgive him what he's done? He didn't seem very open to negotiations. I know, but keeping his brother safe comes before anything. Did it hard to damn him for that. Getting pushed out of society just for, you know, being who you are can really work you well. Makes you wonder if you're ever worth anything to begin with. No wonder he's itching to prove himself. On the Asim steps, the very notion of that Gajasura could be capable of such nauseated emotion is, pardon for me saying so, preposterous. However, judging a book by its cover does nothing but feed fear and misunderstanding. This is something I certainly learned thanks to my experience in Tavernier. You gotta judge others by their actions. Of course, so far as Alex has mostly injured my associates, stolen my property, and kept up my hippo. But still. Yeah, but still. Now, let's embrace ourselves with some adventuring fundamentals. Review of the information at hand. The bandit is responsible for the assault of the hippo rider's theft of personal property and kidnapping an innocent hippo is a Gajasura called Acala. According to him, he and his compatriots are here to conquer Tavernier, so as to prove themselves to their fellow and secure a home of their own. Acala also seems to have taken fancy to our carts, which means he got a good taste. But it also means that Svarna's high on his list to conquer. If I round my people and had you two back us up, we can probably put down Oscar and his crew. We'll stop, but I'd rather not if it comes to blows. I'm not going soft or nothing, but crossing our hurly-burly don't exactly right any wrongs. I want to talk with the others and see if we can figure out a way to do this civilly. Settling matters peacefully should also put you on the right side of the Radiant's hosts. I will be surely to relay your plight to them in the most sympathetic fashion. Now, I shall go away to the plaque stand and check with your ailing associate. Once he feels well enough to travel, I will send him along. Artorias, I like your input on our strategy. I will head back to Svarna to first round up the others. Okay, Trna. Up to this day, I still cannot figure out what voice should I give her. Do I want to give her a deeper voice or less deeper one? Anyway, back to to Namir, so I can go back to their encampment. Well, we're back. I hope you gather up all your men because we need to talk about how we deal with said problem we have right now. Now, about the bandit. Not only does he blip an innocent carrier, he vanquishes with our hippo. When I thought turning that scrap into paste, he wishes you weren't traumatic. Normally I would have you to presto with pleasure, Gasha, but things aren't so simple. After all, in another lifespan, us and Alaka might have been brothers. I agree with the boss. Do you feel right to push around someone else who has been through the same thing as we have? Still, knowing that bastard's winning his way into our sweet hippo's hearts is bringing me to tears faster than Amaro and his damn onions. Since when do our hippos trust the likes of Agashas anyway? Well, with so many jobs taking us hither on and yon, our hippos are getting used to all sorts of different folks. Even the Acala is just one of the crowd. Makes you think If you can learn to ride a cart, anyone can. Anyone and everyone, I say. And why not? We gather people here like you and Ogul. You know, adventurers. And when a job comes in, you send them on their own hippo carts. Having a crew of strong arm hang around the place gives us the advantage. Just in case Acala ever decides to pay us a visit. But don't tell we have all brawlers neither. Say we got some alchemists. We can send them anywhere on the island to take care of injuries. The right deed for any needed. That sort of thing. Open Adventures Guild, are we? Why not? Stop by, have a drink, hear what kind of work's available. I think I own something here, if I say so myself. If I can get a link pearl connection going with a Kamakana, that can be even better. We can give each other moment-to-moment updates. Maru, we got a kitchen, so how hard you could Mehani be, eh? Give me a Mehani Maru. Mehane? You got it, boss. I got a Mehan running in the twinkling of a hippo's eyes. And sure, Mehane it is. Nice, we got... Oh, I guess Mehane is like a general store? I'm not sure what the actually word entails. Thanks to your efforts of Maru and the others, Svarna has a new Mehane. The Hippo Raiders are now trustworthy carriers from some repute, connected with the contracts across the Avenir to reach exciting new heights of businessness. Sweet. If that's the case, it means I can buy new things from their vendor now. You know, maybe an emote, a mount, just saying. Reputation increase to honored. Yay, new things to buy from the vendor depending on what they are. Okay, Mr. Peddler, what do you have new for us? Wind up. Oh, housing tabletop item. I'm gonna buy that another time. Not right now. And let's take a look at their new establishment. Got a couple of chairs to sit down. You can probably buy something if it was possible, but it's nice. They can actually, you know, attract more people to come to their settlement now. Thank you guys for watching this recording session on Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, the Acala tribal quest. If you have any comments, you can put them down below the video as well. If you like this video, please click the like button. It is very much appreciated. If you're curious on the new uploads that have been coming to my channel, you can probably give that a look. If you like the stuff that's been uploading there, you can probably subscribe. If not, that's alright. But if you're going to, don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified for future uploads I'll be uploading in the near future. And as always, I have 3 projects which are continuing on my channel, which are, for starters, Final Fantasy XIV Raid, Trial, MSQ Warcraft, Job Gets Minions Bounce, or any that are 14 related. Secondly, will be FGO-NA for the Lost Spell 1 to 5, and FG6 when they actually officially release that one. The event quests, the role videos for 2023, man, 2023 is going to be a stack here for servers to actually save on. And the challenge quests, which always comes with the events for FGO-NA. And lastly, to say the least, which will be Fire Emblem Tree Houses, which I'm very excited to go back to record more of the awesome strategy in that game. And eventually, you know, Fire Emblem Engage. Eventually, I say, with a very big exclamation mark. So, with that, this has been Ravensleep45. Take care, stay safe, and have a pleasant Final Fantasy XIV